What's up, TZ3? Different kind of video today. Yeah, got something to talk about. Just hop in with me. We're gonna go for a little drive as I reflect on a lesson from today, and you're probably thinking, TZ3, what could be so important that I need to sit in the car with you? Well, that's why I said put your seatbelt on, because this video is about something I saw on the internet today, which we've all probably come across, right? A message of someone or from someone that has passed away. Yeah, so I was on LinkedIn earlier, as you do, as a business professional. Scrolling the pages, scrolling the feed. And I came across a post from a woman, probably not much younger than me, maybe 24, 25. But she had posted saying, if you are reading this, then I have passed away from cancer. She passed away, and her family and friends had posted this. She had obviously instructed them to do so, and naturally I was just hit instantly with a feeling of sadness, with of course feeling sad for her and what has happened, and that in the post she said how she left her dog, family and son behind, and how they meant so much to her. And of course that's terrible. But then naturally as humans we relate it to our own life and think, fuck. Like it hits you and you're like, how have I been living? Have I been living in accordance to my values? Do I even know what my values are? When you look at life from an everyday point of view, you kind of forget that, you're gonna die. You do these things which you think are meaningful, You have a shit, you cook dinner, you go to the gym. But were you really there, Were you really present? Were you really engaged with the people you were meeting? Because in the light of death, you can look at it two ways. One is pessimistic view. Well, what's the point in living if we're gonna die anyway? What's the point in leaving a legacy? What's the point in trying to do anything? And then the other side is, how can we make this the best possible experience for us and those around us? And just let it flow, right? Because life has that potential. Everyone that's took a breath has a potential life where they are incredibly fulfilled, incredibly giving of energy, incredibly on course with the life they know they want, and striving for it is all it takes, really. Cheers, buddy. This guy's gonna let me go. I've been waiting for too long. Cheers. And yeah, it just, when you see something like that on the internet, it makes you realize how all these bullshit short form things you've been watching and wasting your time on, and you've been scrolling the feeds looking for a potential spark of motivation, an idea that's going to change everything, but the truth is you won't find it there. You know, this woman had a good life because of the energy she gave out into the world. You know, all her colleagues were praising her, the comments were there. And you know, how sad it is that God just looked down on her and said, no, your time's up. I'll see you never, you know. And everyone on planet Earth is just left with this devastating news and has to overcome it. And this is just the cycle of life. But, you know, funny things happen when we are given awareness to the brevity of our own life. You know, and I've had it multiple times throughout my short 29-year stint, but you know, as you get to this age, you start to question everything. I questioned it first at 19, and then it kind of, you know, faded away, went a bit mad, but now I feel like I've got a chance to attack life sustainably. And, you know, try and give it the best shot to make it better for those around you, make it better for yourself, live a peak experience, you know, because it's all out there, you know. Anyone that's meditated and anyone that's had near-death experiences or felt like incredible feelings, like there is potential for an incredible life for everyone. All those lives exist. You just have to make the choice, right? And yeah, just in the light of that, this poor woman passed away from cancer within 6 months. You know, the Grim Reaper's coming for everyone, but it could come quicker than you believe. You know, you might be planning for your 50th birthday to do this grand thing, but you're 45, you know. In what crazy world do you believe 100% that you're going to live for another 5 years? You know, you got to do what you want to do now and find ways to put that in place. Because everyone I know that has looked at life in that way and taken a risk to change their situation, I don't think it's ever been regretted, really, unless they've like slipped on a cliff and just fell off. But I don't think that's really happened, you know. You just gotta take that step, you know. And look, this is just me ranting, but it's gonna happen for you at some point. But the call to action will be there. And you'll realize that this is your only go on this earth. You know, whether you have a near-death experience, whether it's a loved one, you know, whatever it is, that time's coming for everyone. And when that call to action comes, it's up to you how you react to it. You know, whether you book that flight, start that business, whatever it is, it's more just a day-to-day thing, like seeing it as a gift, really. Because once you start seeing everything as a gift and that you can do anything, that you can, look, I can move, I can dance, I can sing, I can smile, then it's like shit just starts to happen, you know. Reality transurfing, you can ride the wave of life. You put out that good energy, you'll get it back 10x. You know, the pessimist will have his worldview confirmed, as will the optimist. So, look, pretty young thing, huh? Distractions everywhere, but look, if you see one of those posts, you know, have your tears, but use it as motivation and start planning and believing in a brighter future. Because that's just the message I want to put out, even if I don't believe that all the time. So I know everyone can have a good life, but I hate walking around and seeing people with their head down and no confidence when all the possibilities are still there. But yeah, RIP to Katie. RIP to anyone that's lost anyone. You know, this is a tragic world. The yin and yang, sorry. Got that wrong the other day. You know, it's beautiful and it's also tragic, but if you can tap into the beauty as much as possible. It's all there, baby. Thailand's calling. Off to Dubai. Live my dream life. I'm joking, but you know, I'm working out. Anyway, it's been TZ3, talking too much. I'll see you soon. Peace.